Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, the Pharaoh has apparently gotten a hold of the Devil's Toy Box and altered reality so that everybody worships him, and apparently the office neighborhood is now ancient Egypt, or maybe modern Egypt. It's certainly Egyptian, that's for sure. I guess the Pharaoh is okay with being a rabbit now. I suppose that wouldn't be a bad thing. Heck, I once actually created a rabbit character. Oh yeah, and Max is still in the brain. And it seems that Max is the only one aware that something has gone wrong. As far as everybody else is concerned, everything is normal.
Impressively grandiose monument to Sammun-Mak the Great, erected by his gratefully besotted subjects, October 10th, 1791. Oh, now I know that's wrong, Sam. Bosco's was standing here right up until this morning.
Bosco never existed, little buddy. Neither did Mama Bosco.
And how would you know?
What's that?
Wow, that last case must have pranked your frontal cortex more than usual, Max. That's one of Sammun-Mak's fabulous animatronic auto-idols. The Boy King uses them to receive praise, address the masses, and keep an eye out for nasty heretics.
Why does it look like me?
Don't be blasphemous, little pal. It looks like Sammun-Mak. We're about to be addressed.
Sammun-Mak is mighty. Sammun-Mak is grand.
The brilliance
The
of Lord
brilliance of Lord
Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
stand.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Sammun-Mak, Pharaoh of Pharaohs, ruler of reality here. I just wanted to say that I hereby decree that aglets are now the most wonderful thing in the whole world. Carry on.
Darn, no aglets. If I had some, I would have given them to him.
This is coming just a few minutes after making it so that aglets are the worst thing in the world. You know, I tell you what, as bad as this situation is, Pharaoh's got a pretty good idea with that Devil's Toy Box, altering reality like this. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to, like, become ruler of the world, that sort of thing, but I could think of a few things I would want to do if I could change reality.
Hey, Sam! From this angle, you can see my great big honking...
Zip it, little buddy. Vista card, the last more or less honest credit card.
Normally, I'd be leery of a pizza franchise expanding into the credit market, but if their loan rates are as stingy as their toppings, then sign me up!
Our Lord Sammun-Mak sure loves his corn dogs. Stinky's, catering to Lord Sammun-Mak since 1923.
Since when does Stinky's cater?
It's right there in the truck, Max. Hey, Stinky.
How's it shaking?
Oh joy, it's Chico and the man. Can we just cut to the chase? I've got important Sammun-Mak business to attend to.
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute.
Wow. You know reality is messed up when Stinky acts like that.
Sammun-Mak is mighty. Sammun-Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia!
What are you doing out here?
What does it look like? I'm helping Grandpa Stinky load another metric barge load of corn dogs to Lord Sammun-Mak's never-ending buffet table over at the planetarium.
That's funny. It looks like you're texting your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Who said I had a boyfriend? I'm saving myself for Lord Sammun-Mak.
Isn't he like, 10?
Now, but in a few years...
So, who are you texting?
I'm, handling all the logistics of the buffet.
Seems kind of cruel to let your grandpa do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he insisted.
No, I didn't.
Grandpa Stinky's looking relatively upbeat today.
Insufferable, isn't it? Ever since he got that medallion of tithing, he's been running around like his broccoli doesn't smell.
Lord Salmon-Mak sure is swell, isn't he?
I know, and so powerful. Oh, and wealthy, and powerful.
You said powerful twice.
What can I say? I like power.
You look busy, so we'll let you get back to your work.
It's been great, guys. Let's do this again real soon.
Oh, that body-snatching Pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
I wonder who Girl Stinky's been chatting with on that phone of hers. She's kind of been interested in something or somebody ever since the Devil's Playground started. This whole season of Sammun-Mak. What's this say? 143. Something. Sammun-Mak, I don't know. SWNMK. Yeah, I don't know what that says.
Oh, I suppose in Sammun-Mak world, the fire hydrants flow with fizzy grape soda.
Don't be silly, old chum. They flow with plain old ambrosia, same as the faucets.
What the heck is going on with our office?
Oh, we got kicked out of it last week when Sammun-Mak requisitioned it to make way for a new statue commemorating his new high score on Minesweeper.
Where do we work now?
Mostly out of the DeSoto. You know, I hadn't really thought about it until we were kicked out, but we haven't really used our office in months.
So what does this mean in regards to Skunkape?
Max, beware.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Sammun-Mak.
Me? Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
Who are you, anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
I keep telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right, fine. Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
For the thrill of it.
Alright then. We got a lead.
Smackback's Yak Slacks. It's a story about how Sammun-Mak briefly declared Andean weave pants to be his most favored thing in the whole wide world for a few hours last Thursday, before he discovered how itchy they were and had them all destroyed in a massive bonfire.
Fickle little tyrant, ain't he?
What about the other one?
Smackback's Yak... It's a story...
they're both the same. Okay.
If Sammun-Mak is such a perfect ruler and this is such a perfect world, then why are there still parking meters?
Quit it, Max. Cognitive dissonance gives me gas, like my Uncle Barney's Great Dane.
Where are we going to want to go? If we got into DeSoto, that is. Okay, this is not a ladder we can climb, just making sure. There's also the manhole. I bet you the moles are still around, and they're probably the ones who are not worshipping Sammun-Mak.
Stinky!
What do you want, you shiftless, tab-running losers? Can't you see I'm doing the Lord's work here?
This will only take a minute.
That's what you always say before you drag me into your little schemes.
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a whole lot of options with you.
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute.
Just a normal salute.
You look different today, Stinky.
Do you think?
It's the glazed-over mask of idolatry, Sam.
No, it's that.
Ooh, snazzy. Did you get that at the Ren Fair?
Ren Fair! This is the Medallion of Tithing, given to me by Lord Sammun-Mak for offering him a one-of-a-kind gift that was most pleasing to his omniscient eye.
What'd you give him?
Some yak hair pants. They were the only ones in the world.
I'm jealous.
You should be. If I can scrape up a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be sitting at the right hand of Lord Sammun-Mak himself.
All you had to do to get that accessory of privilege was give Lord Sammun-Mak a present?
Aye, but only a one-of-a-kind gift. That's his most precious thing in the whole wide world.
That's tricky. The Pharaoh's a bit, whimsical.
Tell me about it. I never can tell what sort of exotic toppings he's going to want on these infernal corn dogs.
I wonder if there's going to be a reason we'll want one of those badges of our own.
I see you brought out your catering truck for another delivery to our magnificent potentate.
Aye, Lord Sammun-Mak can't get enough of my special corn dogs, with their secret blend of herbs, spices, and insect viscera.
I want one now! Gimme!
Down you! These corn dogs are going straight to the old king's never-ending buffet table at the planetarium.
Besides, Max, you don't even have a mouth or a digestive system. What would you want with a corn dog? So, you'll be heading off to the planetarium soon to bathe in the glow of Sammun-Mak's praise?
Aye, if I can ever get my lazy, good-for-nothing granddaughter to quit messing with her cell phone.
Oh, I'm just, clearing up a few details with Sammun-Mak's High Vizier, Grandpa.
Sure you are. You see what I have to put up with.
That's why we never work with family members.
Especially after that time with Cousin Lucretia. Ugh.
Hey, you've got an unholy knack with meats and organs. Any chance you can whip up a body for Max?
Well, I have been noodling with a recipe for a golem made of hummus.
Ugh, no!
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
That would probably be something I wouldn't want to be a part of either.
Sammun-Mak is mighty. Sammun-Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
Oh, brother.
Sammun-Mak sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, that he is, lad. Why, just last night, there was this tremendous storm over the city, causing my knees to seize up something fierce.
I used to have an elbow like that. Back when I had elbows.
Shush you.
So I brought a gift to the local Sammun-Mak offering depository, dropped it off with a little prayer, and hoot, the skies cleared up the next morning and my knees are fine. Praise Sammun-Mak.
Oh, yeah, because storms never end on their own. It must have been Sammun-Mak that did it.
Max,
Are you blaspheming the name of Sammun-Mak, you squashy little nobody?
no way, Grandpa Stinky. Max is cool, aren't you?
Hail, Sammun-Mak.
That's better.
So Sammun-Mak really changed the weather for you? That's incredible.
Some might say unbelievable.
Aye, and it's a good thing, too. When those low-pressure systems roll in, my knees seize up like burnt tapioca.
It's entirely possible that Sammun-Mak actually did change the weather. I mean, he changed reality, so anything's possible.
How are you and Girl Stinky getting along?
Why don't you go ask her yourself? It's not as though she's doing anything else right now. She just spends all her time texting people, never lifting a finger to help her poor old grandpa. Feh.
It's nice to see your familial bonds are as strong as ever in this cruddy new world.
What in the name of Sobek Scrotum is he on about?
Beats me. I think he's just having one of his episodes. Who's Girl Stinky texting anyway?
She says she's organizing the buffet over at the planetarium, but I think she's just chatting up her new boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
Stinky? That's good.
Oh man, I needed that.
Oh, if I had a nose, I would have horked milk out of it.
But seriously, Grandpa, Well, you look busy,
Noticed that, did ye?
so we'll be on our way.
What? No riddles? No discursive queries into the secret ingredients of my mysterious menu items?
We're between cases.
Well, not really. I suppose in a way we actually are.
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Sammun-Mak's endless feast.
I mean, we did actually break up Skunk-Ape and Paperweight, but that opened up a whole different bag of worms, can of worms, whatever. So we can't go in?
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Sammun-Mak's endless feast.
We're going to wind up seeing a very fat Max, aren't we? This way, please. Get to your car.
Hail Sammun-Mak.
Hail Sammun-Mak!
Where would you like to go today, Sam?
Perhaps you'd like to give a gift to Lord Sammun-Mak.
Or maybe make a visit to Sammun-Mak's planetarium throne room to bask in his glory.
Or maybe you'd just like to cruise around the city, taking in the wonders that Lord Sammun-Mak has bestowed on us.
Those all sound swell, guys, but I think I'll let Max pick the destination today. He's in a bit of a funk.
You know who could fix that? Sammun-Mak.
Huh. We are nowhere close to finishing this chapter. Nope, not at all. I think before we go driving anywhere, I'll continue exploring around here. Surely something of interest is down in the sewers.
Well, that was an interesting shortcut.
Oh, how convenient. So what are we doing in here then? Besides the fact that I decided to come down here.
Hey, mole cultists, how's it going?
Okay. Please don't snarl at us again.
Why would I do that? I've got Max's brain back, and everything's right with the world.
Right.
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute. Hey, you gave a backhanded salute. Are you a rebel?
Rebels, where?
Sammun-Mak is mighty. Sammun-Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
That should keep him busy for the next few hours. So are you a rebel or not?
We're much more than mere rebels.
Hey, aren't
To
you?
defeat Sammun-Mak, you will need a weapon that our rebel forefathers originally used to separate his tyrannical brain from his spoiled body back in ancient Egypt.
Cable television?
No, we speak of the brain screw.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Bring the sacred weapon close to Sammun-Mak, and we'll take care of the rest.
Bring the brain screw to Sammun-Mak. Easy peasy.
I fear it will be neither easy nor peasy.
But fear not,
I wasn't.
we have obtained several tools to help you in your quest.
My psychic toys! I've missed you boys.
Many mole people sacrifice their dignity and 401ks to steal these infernal amusements out from under Sammun-Mak's all-seeing gaze. Use them wisely.
Wisely. That's adorable. Hey, Sam! Giddy up!
Reverend submission is tough on the knees.
That's nice. Hey, I got us a case.
Really?
Yeah! The case of Sammun-Mak's missing brain screw.
Ooh, sounds pointy and dangerous.
It better be, or you better get used to carrying me around.
I've been carrying you for years. Well, if Sammun-Mak's missing his brain screw, we'd better bring it back to him. He's probably in the throne room at the museum.
Okay, so if I had to guess, this cultist here is not a rebel, and he was given the Vulcan neck pinch in order to not have to deal with him interfering with the rebel situation. So we got our psychic toys back! Awesome!
Someday we should get around to properly burying Samuth and Maximus.
Oh, we'll take care of that.
It's the least we can do for the ancestors of our future saviors.
You have any idea what they're talking about?
Only marginally.
So, good news. Samuth and Sam actually do have tails.
You know, it's eerie how much Maximus looks like Lord Sammun-Mak. Someday we should get around to properly burying Samuth and Maximus.
I think.
Oh, we'll...
Maybe not. That might actually be the hip.
How long is he going to be out like that?
We'll keep him under until reality reasserts itself.
I wish I had hands so I could draw a monocle on his face. Hey, my brain water's pretty warm, Sam. Try sticking his hand in my jar. Sam, how about a little worshipful kneeling, huh? I know you love it, and I want to talk to these mole guys for a bit about how cool Sammun-Mak is.
Great idea, pal.
So when this is all over, I get my body back, right?
Your clothes may not survive the reality-altering process.
And your list of favorite songs and television programs will remain the same, but sorted into alphabetical order.
Damn, Sammun-Mak. Still, it's a small price to pay. Why'd you knock out Obadiah there?
He's had a hard time holding on to his identity in this new Sammun-Mak-centric reality. He might have salamandered you out to the Grand Vizier.
I think you mean ratted.
Spoken like someone who's never loaned money to a salamander.
Who's this Norrington guy? And why is he talking in my head?
We have no idea.
Shortly after Sammun-Mak reordered reality, Norrington made contact with us and began aiding our desperate arrangements to defeat the Pharaoh.
As long as he is an enemy of Sammun-Mak, he is a friend of ours. Whoever he is, we trust him implicitly.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Can you guys cast any cool curses?
The old ways are long lost to us city moles, but I can whip you up a tantalizing fresh pear and almond dessert pizza.
You know, that doesn't sound too bad. But what about the cow curse? Can't you do that?
Who are you guys, anyway?
We are the last disciples of the Anti-Sammun-Mak Society and Croquet League of West Nigeria.
The A.S.
Yes, yes. It's an unfortunate acronym. Believe me, it spelled something a lot more awe-inspiring back in ancient Egypt.
Hey, about that brain screw.
You mustn't alert your partner to our plans.
Can't we just give it to you?
No, we could never get close enough to the Pharaoh to use it.
He doesn't trust mole people.
Just because your people ripped out his brain a few thousand years ago? Huh, way to hold a grudge.
You must bring the brain screw to Sammun-Mak's side.
Are you sure we can't just give you this brain screw? All of Sam's kissing up to Sammun-Mak is making me ill.
Courage, brave little squishy one.
Just get close to Sammun-Mak, then we'll take care of the rest.
I'm a little unclear on this. Did Sammun-Mak change the world and make everyone but us think it had always been this way? Or did he actually change it so it's always been this way, and we're the only ones who know that it hasn't?
The first one.
The second one.
Well, that's reassuring.
Actually, we don't really know.
But really, what's the difference? Whatever the nature of this perverted reality, Sammun-Mak must be stopped. Is this not correct?
Yes. No. What was the question again?
That's the spirit.
Hang on, I've seen movies. If the world's always been this way, how come everything's mostly the same? How come it's not raining chickpeas or flying dinosaurs rule the cities, instead of everything being so normal?
We don't know why everything's so normal talking rabbit brain in a jar. Ask your friend the talking dog, or the man-sized cockroach, or the alien space gorilla. Just get on with it, or we'll be stuck in this shoddily remade reality forever.
Did I think the talking dog is not supposed to be a talking dog?
You stay here cowering in the dark. I'll go beat the bad guy.
Good luck, moist savior.
We'll be fighting by your side, in spirit, from down here.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. And this plan, we'll have to wait a few minutes because we're going to go ahead and take an episode break. So we'll be right back. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and head back up to the above ground and try to figure out what we need to do to get close to Sammun-Mak and get this corkscrew thing going on and get his brain out of Max's head and that sort of thing. I bet you it involves giving him a present.